YouTube.com. This is Jason Ward from MakingStarWars.net. So the Rogue One redirector, the guy who came in to replace Gareth Edwards on Rogue One, he stepped away from directing the first 3 episodes of the Cassian Andor Rogue One prequel series for Disney+. It turns out Gilroy's in New York, super dangerous with all of the virus stuff and traveling restrictions and things like that. So he's decided that he's just going to executive produce the show and they're going to bring in a different director. Deadline writes, sources say Gilroy was forced to drop off as director due to COVID-19 related travel reasons. Gilroy lives in New York and had to make a decision quickly on whether he could head over to the UK for the shoot, and in the end thought it would be best if he stay in New York and have Haynes take over directing duties. Toby Haynes directed that really good episode of Black Mirror that's like the kind of comedic Star Trek looking one with Jesse Plemons, who I think was really high on the list to play Finn at one point in The Force Awakens. I really liked that show, Black Mirror, so I'm pretty glad that they're bringing in anybody from that series to work on Star Wars stuff. I think that's pretty rad. Deadline also says that Haynes was pretty high on the list to direct future episodes, and it's not clear if they mean like after Tony Gilroy's 3 episodes or if they mean like season 2. On the Obi-Wan series, which is a limited one, Deborah Chow is directing all of them and going to lead to a more consistent voice in that, so I can kind of see that working out here too. I'm just glad this thing isn't being pushed back again, and it's probably best that Gilroy isn't traveling to Europe at this time, considering where he's coming from and where he might be going. Because traveling to some places has a lot of stipulations too, like will they'll keep you in quarantine for a time. He's still executive producing the series, so it's not like he's dropped out and his voice just won't be heard on the show anymore. Oh yeah, on a side note, if you saw yesterday's video and the video I did before that, I talked about how the Mandalorian series was scoring pretty late. In between those 2 videos, I guess a picture comes out and it's Pedro Pascal with the Mandalorian helmet on at the scoring session. So it not only confirmed the late scoring, it also confirmed that he didn't walk from the series and he's not having a fit about anything, that if the story was most likely blown up based off of the earlier contractual negotiation. So Gilroy isn't gone, Pedro isn't gone. We have a director change, but this one's not a bad one. It's not like, you know, anybody walked out of anger or something like that. And yeah, we're gonna have some more Star Wars, so kind of good news. And anybody from Black Mirror coming in to replace anybody directing anything in Star Wars is not a bad thing either. So I'm super jazzed about it, honestly. And I hope after COVID we are able to have Gilroy directing more Star Wars stuff down the road, because I think he did a pretty good job with the Rogue One reshoots. Let me know what you think in the comments, subscribe to the channel, like the video or don't, and I'll see you guys in the next one.